is Elisa from Look Cooking Rubber Stamp. We are going to do a live today, and I have some awesome project to share with you guys today. Ta-da! Okay, so let me set up my table here. Let's do this. How's my voice? Can everybody hear me well? Okay, let me turn on this light. Boo Boo. Hi, Shell. Boo Boo is just about to lose his manhood. He's doing so well, and he's just start humping anything like he hump my legs, his pillow, my friend's legs, my husband's leg, anything he can find, he just grab and hump. So that's awesome. So I just called the vet today. I say, well, when is the good time to neuter the puppy? And then they say I had better wait until they are 1 year old. And I don't know. He's only 7.5 months, but I am looking for a dog sitter who can watch him. So in June I can go to Orlando for the Stamp Fest. Yeah, we sign out the show, and with the tickets booked, the hotel is booked, and if everything is okay, we will be in Orlando in June for the Stamp Fest. Hi, Sandy. Yeah, I don't know. My dog is a pervert, and he's cute, so I don't know. My first dog, I neutered my first dog, when he oh, these coffees bother me. When he was only 7 months old, then he's okay. And but this dog is just too pervert. He just I don't know. Yeah, Miss Water in the same boat. Coffee. 5 o'clock, having a coffee. You don't worry about you can't sleep tonight. Okay, so let's take a look at today's project. How do you guys think? Isn't this pretty? I had a few challenges when I was creating this card, but while creating this card, I actually learned a lot of awesome technique, and I would like to share with you guys. So first things is about this acetate. Has anyone tried the heat resist acetate before? Have you embossing on the acetate before? Yeah, and then so I was 40 degrees, no dripping. You know, hi Alicia. Today Vancouver's weather is actually very weird. It was a thunder for start. It was a sunshine, and then turned to a thunder, and then become like a hell, and then some part of Vancouver actually get snow, 5 centimeter, like a 2 inches of snow. It's a spring. Yeah. So Sandy, you have tried on the heat resist acetate before. Do you remember how much did you pay for this heat resistible acetate? Hi Odell. Yeah, we have a snow in Coquitlam today too. Weird weather. I hope this summer is not going to be too hot. Last year is 40 Celsius. That's hot. 40 Celsius is probably, I don't know what's in the Fahrenheit. It's hot. Anyway, okay, so I already created a video to share with you guys how to turn the laminator sheet to the heat resist acetate. So I want to share with you guys what did I went through, and then today's video we are going to more focus on the coloring part, because I want to share with you guys how to create this stand glass finish looking. So if you want to know a little bit more about how to create this heat resist acetate, just watch the video. I will upload tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, but I'm going to just quick explain to you what you do. All you need is to have where did I put? All you need is just have a laminator. Okay, so let me see. Where did that go? I want to share with you guys from the beginning. I had a bunch of so if you have a laminator, you can definitely do this, but you probably is going to, first issue is you are going to, oh, I found it. You are going to, your laminator sheet is going to have a lot of bubbles. So can you see this one? Is actually here is let me see. Oh, no, doesn't really show. You can see this. Oh, here's better. You can see this laminator sheet is not very clear and have a lot of $17 for 10 sheets. Okay, so okay, now you definitely have to watch this video, because this is the way it's going to cost you pay probably 10 cents or 15 cents Canadian or 20 cents Canadian a sheet, and then you work exactly the same. So what did I do is I use I use this Laminator Pouch. Hi, Patricia! Missing to receive your cards. Okay, so I use this Laminator Pouch, and this is 5 mil, and it is 100 sheets, and it's around $25 Canadian dollars, so probably around 21 US dollars. So this will do. But the first time when you run through your laminator, first of all, you have to warm up your laminator machine at least for 5 minutes. Let the machine is completely hot. Okay, but I create a video, so if you, at this one I just explained to you because I want to focus on the coloring part. If you want to see like learn step by step, just watch the other video which is coming soon. So make sure your machine is completely hot, and can you see this one, these two is no bubble. See, it's very clear, right? So when I try to create this heat resist acetate, I have a problem because I don't get a clear sheet. And then I was trying the machine, and I have a mink machine. The mink machine is hot enough, it won't have bubbles, but it's way too cheap too. So, but I always think about my viewer probably don't have those expensive laminator machines. So what are you gonna do? So I was kind of playing with my laminator machine, is a purple cow, and then it was just fine. So what you have to do is just make sure your machine is hot enough, and then when you run through your laminator sheet, you kind of try to hold it. Don't let this one go through so fast. Kind of just use your finger, just hold it a little bit tight, then go a little bit slow, so that way it will seal very well without the bubbles. So that's how I get this clear one. But if your machine is hot enough, when you run through the machine you don't have a problem, that's perfect. Just in case if you have a problem that your laminator doesn't really laminate, so that's what you have to do. Okay, so now we are going to talk about how you can get the, see, this is embossing. How you're going to get a very nice embossing. Remember, this acetate is material, so you cannot use like a regular water-based ink pack. You have to use like a permanent ink, like a StayOn. I have too many video with using the StayOn on the acetate. It's really pretty. Okay, let's do this a little bit. It's really pretty, but I want to try the embossing, right? So you can see that's pretty, right? So this is a few of them. I tried the gold color, I tried the silver color, I tried pink color. I think pink is pretty good too. And I try kind of white color. Okay, and I'm going to explain to you what's different kind of paint that I use, and then what did I use for my final project. And then this is just idea, and which I'm working on the, hi Susie, I am working on the other video to do more this kind of effect. Okay, so we are going to do the stamp the image, and then I try to use the Versamark, and but the Versamark has no color, right? So sometimes when I stamp, if I'm missing some part of an image, I can't really see. So I actually use District Oxide, and this color is pretty close to the gold color. It's kind of like a same valley. Wow, you got 2 free Mama Mink. Why? Did you win something? That's awesome. So I use this one for the gold embossing, and then you can probably use like a light blue for silver, but I also use this color for silver. They work just fine too. So like I say, this video, I'm not going to focus on like doing embossing or whatever. I'm just quickly explain to you, and we are going to do the coloring part. So I use a Swiffer, kind of just rubbing the surface before we stamp. And then don't use the embossing body because I found out it's not helping. So just make sure you use this one, and then you use that like a pigment, or the Versamark will work, but Versamark have no color, I cannot really see. So this is the good one. And then you can just hit embossing, and that's what look like. Okay, so this is my card, and then we are going to use this Love Nest set, right? So this one is a silver color, so I use this hologram cardstock, but this one I kind of want to use a gold. Okay, and then we're going to do the coloring. So can everybody take a guess? What do I use to color this one? Hi! Okay, remember our last live video, we was talking about the weirdest food that you had before. We have a winner. Okay, so if you haven't watched the last live video, make sure you check it out. Very interesting. And then before I announce what is the winner, the weirdest food some of you guys have tried, I like to mention one more food that we grew up with. It is, okay, ready? Is the pig blood jelly soup. Isn't that sounds yucky? But actually, it's kind of tastes good. Asia people, they eat the pig blood, but it doesn't really taste like a blood, but it sounds really very well. Because someone was mentioning they had blood pudding. I can't really imagine about the blood pudding, but when he was talking about the blood pudding, I remember my blood jello soup with a sour cabbage. Isn't that sounds the girls? So if you have any Taiwanese friend, ask them what is the blood jelly soup with a sour cabbage. I'm sure every Taiwanese people tried that one before. It's a kind of or like a traditional food, and it's very common, and you can. It's kind of like our street food. It's easy to find. Yeah. So that's, I think, is one of the weirdest food too. And then the other one is a duck egg. And then you probably think about what's the weird part about the duck egg. How about that egg is a half become duck and it's still half egg. So I didn't eat that. I can't eat it. But one of my nephew actually loved that. I think it because he was a baby, and my brother kind of make a joke, say, "Hey, can you try this? It's very good." And then the kid, they try it. They didn't know they supposed to be like a gross. This is unusual food. They try it and then they like it, and then they just keep eating. Like now they are almost like a 25, 30s. They are still eating that duck. Like a immature duck egg. That's really gross. Sometimes when you open it, you can even see the like a feather. So that's kind of like a Vietnamese food. Okay, the winner is Frank's father. Frank wrote a message. He say the weirdest food is one time his father had a monkey brain, which was served in a monkey head. Ooh, I only remember this monkey brain in the Indiana Jones movie. Pickle duck. Okay, so the monkey brain, which was served in the monkey head, just exactly like an Indiana Jones movie. I don't think I can't imagine, when that dish is served on the table. I think I'm going to pass out. I can't imagine that. But I did try the pork, like a pig brain when I was kids. It's kind of like a tofu curd, like a very soft tofu. And my father always say, they usually make a soup, and they say, if you eat the pork brain, you're going to become smart. So I didn't eat enough pork brain. So, okay, go figure. Okay, so that was, it wasn't intentional talking about the weirdest food, but we don't eat the bat. The bat is not a common food. So, I think, that's it. Okay, so have you guys take a guess? What did I use to color this beautiful card? Like a stained glass art. So I'm going to show more video about this kind of technique. I think it's really unique. I was going to put like a butterfly. Cow head taco. Persian people eat the sheep head. Oh, yeah, and what else? Well, you know what? There's a lot of weird food. Okay, can anybody guess? What did I use to color this one? Okay. Hi, Dong. How are you? We was talking about the winner of the weirdest food is a monkey brain served in the monkey head. Would you try? Okay, so this is what I use. I use acrylic paint. And this acrylic paint is inexpensive. It's only $7.99 Canadian dollars. I got from Michael's and I used a 30% coupon. So it's probably $5 US dollars. So I think it's a pretty good deal. Because we are going to paint on the material, so that's why we need to use acrylic paint. I don't really use it. I used to do a lot of acrylic paint, but not anymore. So I don't have anything handy. So that's why I get a set of this one, and it's good enough. So I am going to, we are going to just use the piece of acetate as my mix palette. And then we don't need a lot of a different color. We just need a little bit white. And I'm going to show you some how I coloring to get a pretty coverage. We are going to have a little bit yellow. We don't need a lot. And cherry blossom is a pink, right? So we're gonna have a little bit red. Just a little bit. Or you can use a piece of paper, that will do too. We are going to have a little bit leaf. Move this one away. Going to have a little bit leaf, so we're going to have a little bit green. I can't believe that this is only like a $6.50 Canadian dollar. We have to pay the tax. We are like a 12% tax in Vancouver. Yuck. Okay, I'm going to have a more white. Okay, that's it. Okay. So before, remember, if you want to get like a more information, the tip how to make a heat resist acetate, just watch the other video, and I'm working on the editing. I will post online soon. Okay, and then I want to, my cards is like this. I want to like a cherry blossom from this direction, but you can play. You can put like any direction you like. So before I used the acrylic paint, I was trying to use the alcohol markers, which is it's okay, but it's kind of like a seeing through. It's more look like a stained glass. Okay. So you can use alcohol markers. They will definitely work, but they cannot be like a blending. Is the color is just it's just like this. Okay, so and then but I want to really create like a cherry blossom. Yeah, you can use alcohol ink. You got enough already. So it's the alcohol marker. But I want to create this beautiful pink, right? So I say okay. Past the okay. So I'm going to get some paint, acrylic paint. Okay, so we are going to do some coloring. So this is the side that I did embossing, right? We are actually going to flip. We're going to color the back. We're going to actually color both, but we are going to start with the back. Okay, like this. And then just water. Oops. Okay, so we have a thank you. Hi. So we're gonna just start with a little bit white. You know, you don't use like a original color directly from the tube. You always have to mix with the some color. So I just use a little bit white, and then I'm going to use a little bit more red. Okay, like this. And then I am going to just painting on the back. But if you just do like a one layer, it's going to be too thin. So actually we have to come back to do few layers. So I kind of just Can you see? Just do a little bit on the, like in the middle of that cherry blossom. Okay, kind of just give a very thin coat in the middle, a little bit like a darker red. You know, I usually learn why when I create my project. So, and then I want to kind of, in the middle part is like a darker pink, and the outside is a little bit white to create a, more like a 3D. So, okay, remember you flip your acetate, colored the other side. Well, it's really depend how much time you want to spend on one of the project, right? So I really want to create this, and then you know my channel, I always try to share with you guys some awesome ideas. I don't know, this is coughing stuff. I think I'm allergic to the nuts. Since I start to eat nuts, I just keep coughing. Okay, so you can see that I put, thank you. So I kind of just give a, okay, so this is the back view, and then this is the front view. Okay, but we're going to add more, so I'm going to just try to color every single cherry blossom. Well, try to do your best. If you're missing one or two, it's okay. So I'm kind of just use a little bit more. More pink. Okay, one more. Okay, so this is my first layer. It actually dry pretty fast. It's most of them dry. And now I'm going to use a little bit lighter color. So you're going to just clean your brush. And then remember acrylic paint is kind of like a plastic. So after you use it, you got to clean your brush right away. If you leave there for a while, it's going to become hardened and you're going to say goodbye to your brush. Okay, now I'm going to just use more white. This time I'm just use a little bit red. Okay, so you can see this is a darker pink and this is a lighter pink, right? And then again, yeah, cherry is a cherry blossom season. Okay, you try your best to color. See? And take a look at the back. Let me find a better angle. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so we are going to do the second layer. It's not that bad. That embossing actually kind of thick, right? So I mean the line. So you kind of just do your best to color in the back. And then we need one more layer. So that way the color, the coverage is much better. Okay, just do this. So all you need is a fine brush. I think it's really pretty gold color. Okay, continue. Like this. Like this. La 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 la, like this. Anybody in Orlando? We are coming to Orlando. Anybody going to the Expo Orlando show? Has anybody go to any stamp convention show? I don't know why all the, like a lot of big vendors, they don't do the show anymore, like a Harfield Creation, Art Impression, Cheaper Than Therapy. I don't know why those big company, they don't go to the show anymore, especially Harfield Creation. They used to do every single show, but don't know why they don't do the show anymore. Are you guys planning to go to? It's not very hard to make, and it's not expensive too. Like I say, these heatable, like a heat resist acetate, is only cost 15 cents. Very good deal. And then I will definitely working on other project, other image. I think it will be very beautiful to use like a dragonfly, butterfly. And make sure you watch the coming video. In that video, I explain a little bit more about how to. I actually show you how to use the laminator to create this sheet. So today's, I just want to share with you. I just want to show you guys how I coloring. Okay, so these is two colors. I think it's very pretty, isn't it? Yeah, well, hope to see you there too. Hope to see everybody. I'm teaching 2 classes. I think that will be the last 2 classes I'm teaching in person, or maybe not, because as soon as when the cruise is come back to the regular schedule, we are going to do the stamping cruise again. So, but for the show, probably, I think that's pretty much about it. I think we are not going to do like more shows anymore, since the husband is back to his real job. So I don't think so I have the help to go to the shows anymore. Okay, so guys, when you coloring, okay, you kind of just take a look the front and take a look in the back. And then if you have a light table, that definitely help more. So sometimes you just like pick it up, you take a look, and you can see better. For example, like here, I can see it doesn't have to be like exactly there, just somewhere around there. So you kind of like pick it out if you have like a light table, which I do somewhere. Yeah, Stamp Fest used to be one of a very good show, and then when the Expo started having the show in Orlando, it kind of you know, the Stamp Fest kind of have a big impact. And then now I really don't know. I know I sometimes see on their website, I found out they have a lot of angry customer who paid the money and then they didn't refund their money. So just pick it up and then you can, what was that? Something Z. Sandy, are you shopping already? Okay, did you buy the cherry blossom background stamp? So I don't know about this convention show, how long, like that's why I always ask you guys, has anybody go to the show floor? I know it's getting so small, the show. A lot of vendors then don't go anymore. Okay, that's what it look like. I think it's really pretty, right? My first trying, I didn't see. The first trying, I didn't put the darker red in the middle. I kind of like use the same color, but these on go, I put a little bit red in the center and the lighter pink around it. So which one you guys like better? The silver one or gold? I think they all good. It's just like an idea, right? Okay, so I'm gonna leave it. I'm going to working on the green, and we're going to come back to give it a final covering. So you kind of need two coat. Actually, these are like a 1.5 coat, but it looks okay. But if you make it like a 2 coat, it's going to be like a completely cover the back. And then the back, it looks not bad. It's kind of like a oil painting. There you go. Okay, and then we're going to do the green. You, like I say in the beginning of this video, you cannot just use the paint directly from the tube. You always have to mix up a little bit. So and then I found out if like a yellow, I want the green color, right? If I just mix the green and the yellow, the color is a little bit transparency. So I kind of want to give a little bit foundation. So I'm going to use white and then mix a little bit yellow and then a little bit green. Ooh, too much green. So you kind of have to add a little bit white color, otherwise the color is going to be too not watering. You try, you will find out the coverage is not really good. You can still kind of seeing through. So just give a little bit white, and then it's not really hard to color. If you have a light table, is it going to even make it easier? And then you don't need a lot of paint, just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, those enamel paint, yeah. Okay, like these. Like this, and it's not hard. Just a little bit green. Okay, this is the back. It looks not bad. And look at the front. I think it's really look like those kind of Japanese pattern paper, right? Okay, and then we're going to add a little bit green and a little bit yellow again. And then remember, acrylic paint is like a plastic, right? It's acrylic. Acrylic paint is acrylic paint made of acrylic. Maybe that's why they call it acrylic paint, right? Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of green, See, I didn't use too many colors, just 4. White, yellow, green, and the red. Okay, and then going to do a little bit darker green. Just color. Oh, you need actually 2 coat. You know, I think this is 1 coat. It depends how important your friend is. If you like working on like a masterpiece, 2 coat is better than 1. But see, this is 1 coat. If you look close, you see I did like a Mickey Mouse job, because there is some place I didn't really like this part. You can still see some gap, right? If you have a light table, you can see better. Okay, but wait for it. We still have something else to do. We can. So just make sure you cover rose gold. Do they have a rose gold embossing powder? That must be very pretty. I think it's really pretty. This. How do you guys think? My monitor color, I think it's really pretty. I think I like a gold color better than silver. I think they're all good. I would definitely working on the other video. I really like the effect. Okay, so now let's clean my brush first. I was painting from the back, right? And now I'm going to painting from the front now. So I'm going to need a little bit more. No, that's good enough. And then when you want to painting the flowers, be careful. Here's a little bit green. We don't want that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yesterday, I took Boo Boo to one of the lady that I met, and then she is going to help me to taking care of Boo Boo. So I went to their house. She, her boyfriend, and her sister. And this Boo Boo just humping everybody. I'm so embarrassed. It's like the first time I met them, and then they are offering to taking care of the Boo Boo. And the Boo Boo is humping everybody's leg. While I was visiting then. So it kind of embarrassed. Okay. What you can do is, if you want to touch out a little bit highlight area, because we have that gold embossing, right? So you can do this. Okay. Or you can turn back and then do one more layer. Just follow. See, like these flowers, you turn back, see, it's more pop out. So you can working on the front, or you can working on the back. They all work, but I think that's good enough. But I probably want to put the center of the flower. Oh, I learned that name. Stamen. I learned the words yesterday. Stamen. The center part. So we can do like a more pink. And remember, acrylic block like this one, when they dry, they really become hardened. They become acrylic, so you won't be able to use them like a watercolor anymore. So we can use the like a darker. You want more darker, like the center part. That embossing, gold embossing, is kind of give you some kind of guarding. So if you don't over paint, you don't lose the shape. He's a big boo. He's like a horny boo. I don't know. I was thinking, oh, I really don't want to take his main hood away, because I kind of find that his eggs are pretty cute. So I try keep his main hood, but he is just too bad. He's just like a humping everybody. So sorry, Boo Boo. As soon as when he turned to 1, that's it. Goodbye to his eggs. Okay, the weirdest food is the monkey brain. Is Frank's father. Remember the Indiana Jones movie? Okay, exactly like that. And the lamb's eyeball. But I think my blood jelly cabbage, sour cabbage soup is a pretty. It's not weird in Taiwan at all. If you ask like 10 Taiwanese, probably 10 of them, they all have it. But I think the monkey brain. I don't think so. I can eat a monkey brain if I'm like starving. Okay, so that's pretty much about it. And remember, the different layering it does make a difference. When you trying it, you can try to see with a one layer, like see I have like a 3 layer. You can see some places more white, some places is a darker pink. So that's depend, like when you coloring from the back, you can see I have a darker pink. I have a that's determine the difference. So the green part, you can, let's have a more green. Oops. Let's have a little bit more green. I think it's pretty nice. I actually like it. I think it looks good. After all, yeah. Okay, let's do a little bit green. And remember, you got to use a little bit white as like a foundation. Cabbage soup, sour cabbage soup, like a pickled sour cabbage. Oops. What about the ghost eyeball? Oh, remember that is in the Indiana Jones movie. I think Persian people eat I don't know anybody eat it. Oh, okay. Here is something else. Would you like to hear? Okay. I think Chinese people like to eat the pig ear and the pig nose. Pig nose and the pig ear. It's very delicious, but you had better don't think about it. If you think about it, you don't. I don't think so. You can eat it. So it's very common to eat the pig's ear and the pig nose, but when you think about it, you know, I hope they clean their ear because they have a ear wax in their boogie. So don't think about it. Just pickle pig feet. Feet is okay. But how about the pig ear and the pig nose? You know, in the Chinese New Year, the pig ear and the pig nose is very common, but you don't see the shape of the ear and the nose, right? They are usually like a slice, very, very, very thin. You don't know that's a pig's ear. You know that's a pig ear, but you don't see the shape of the ear. So I remember the first time I took my husband to Taiwan for the New Year, and because the pig ear and pig nose is really take a time to prepare that dish. So usually when some guests come in, if you like them, welcome them, you will prepare some special dishes, right? So I remember the first year, I took my husband to Taiwan for the Chinese New Year, and then my mother bought a pig head, and then she cooked that pig head, like a whole pig head, like a 2/3 of the whole pig's head, and then you have to boil them first, right? And then once when it's boiled, and then you put a sauce, soy sauce or whatever. And then that was the first time my husband went to Taiwan with me. And then early in the morning, when he woke up, and then he saw a pig head sitting on the table, waiting for the cool down, because you cannot slice them when they are like hot. So he was a freak out. He said, "Oh my God, you guys eat this? What is this? There's a dead body on your dining table." So that was something funny. But after 25 years marriage, I think he kind of get used to. But I don't think so he will eat pig ear or pig head. But he kind of get used to that we kind of eat some weird stuff, but not the bad though. Tripe a lot. Why I like tripe? Yeah. So I think you cannot beat Chinese culture. We have the most weirdest food, but not the bad. We don't eat the bad. Okay. So I kind of add a little bit darker green. I think that's pretty. Okay, so that's how I colored this one. And one more thing I would like to share with you guys too. Okay, so cow stomach. Cow stomach is good. Okay, so this I want my car, my cherry blossom here. I think if you don't put like a love nest, if you have some hummingbird stamp, I think they will look very nice too, right? So you are going to do your embossing and your painting first, and then wait everything is dry, and we're going to folding it. So one of the problem is, I think maybe because my laminator sheet is a 5 mil. Huh? Did you know I'm trying? Patricia, are you Chinese? Really? Oh, I didn't know that. So which part of like, are you from China or from Taiwan? Which part of a Chinese? Okay, so we're going to folding in the half, and then you can use some kind of bone folder, kind of folding it. I found out what the smell, you know, 100% Chinese. Woohoo! Wow, Hong Kong. Wow. That I don't know. Okay, so we folding the half. The problem I have is see this one. I cannot flatten it. No matter how hard I do, the card is always open like this. Okay, so I try it. I was thinking about the. Oh, okay. Your banana. It's better to be a banana because like now my Chinese is sucks, my English sucks too. I'm kind of like in the middle. It's better to stick with one. Huh? Your comment is vanished? Which one? I'm the person, I don't delete nobody's comment. Which part of a comment is vanish? Is it? But wait, which part? I don't delete people's comments. Which part is it so pretty? Well, look great. Well, just a sentiment too. Yeah, I think so. I think with a little butterfly, it will look good. So this is the best part I can fold. They see like this one, they always pop out. It kind of bothers me. And then see how come this one is kind of close. So it's really dependent. Do you want to do that or not? What I do is you can have something to like hold it. I didn't put any sentiment yet. You can put some kind of like a tag with a sentiment, or you can put some rope to hang this nest. Anything you like. Or if you don't want your car is kind of like open like this, what you can do is okay. This is what I do. What I did, I use a knife to kind of cut in the middle part. So the acetate is pretty thick, so they are not going to falling apart. If you cut the middle part, okay. So just want to let you guys know, I don't delete your comment because usually you guys are very nice. Nobody leave any nasty stuff. I've never seen. So I don't delete people's comments, so I don't know what happened. Did you accidentally click something? Okay, so if you want to, your card is flat, what you can do is you can just like you could use exact knife to cut in the middle, so they will sit flat on the table. Otherwise, you can just create a belt, maybe, to do something like this. And I'm going to put twine on top. Oh, it will delete if you write too much. I don't know that. Okay. Create to blast. Did you write your message too long? Don't say if you write too much. I mean too long, they will delete them. I don't know. Okay. So, and okay. Oh, one more thing. Okay. After all, you know what? If you want to, I think probably most of you guys is a car maker. You make a card, give it to your friend. But if you sometimes you want to make a gift, if you can go to IKEA, find some kind of like a frameless frame, like they don't have that wooden part, just like a 2-piece acrylic block, and then you put this thin through in the middle. I think that will make a beautiful gift too, right? Okay, so but if you want to make a card, so here is something you can do. So this is without or back layering. Okay, like this. So this is the one with the back layering, and this one is not with the back layering, right? But if you want to make a card, you want to, the specialty about this card is the seeing through. So you want to have a place to write your message. So this is what I will do is I am going to glue the first. Okay, I'm going to put this one here, like insert this part in the inside. One of the reason is that you put in the back, you can kind of hiding your foam tape in the back, and also you can write your message, right? Do this one. So you can write your message this part. Okay. I had a X-ray before, like just 2 days ago. I don't know why I am coughing. Okay, and then this one, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to okay, you're going to put your backing there first, so that way you're not going to have a problem to line up here. If you put this one first, you're going to have a little bit hard time to make a perfect line up. So let's do this. So now you all learn how to create your own heat resist acetate by using the Laminator Pouch. I think it's really pretty. And then don't forget, thank you. Well, I'm trying to share with you guys anything I learned, and I always explain when I creating my project what trouble I ran into it, and I share with you guys. Always try to like figure it out, solve what's the issue. And then I don't know, can you guys see some part of the flower? Like here, you can just pop out the flower, so it becomes 3D just like that. I think it's pretty unique. I really like the effect. Yeah, well, I hope, and then I already, oh, you know what, let's just cut it. See, now I cannot close it, right? So I'm going to find a knife and a ruler. Well, I don't really do a lot of live video, and my video have no commercial, so I don't know. Last year I have a 5,000 subscriber, and then in the whole year I only have a 250. So I need you guys tell your friends, here is a good channel. Okay, so I just kind of leave like a 1 inch on top, 1 inch on the bottom, and then now I can close. Ta-da! See? Fun. This cannot close, and now it's closed, and then I can, let me go find some twine. Twine. How would you write a message if you use a hummingbird? Tiny message maybe. Yeah, the humming. So what I can do is, okay, I will use a vellum. So you can just like insert the message inside or piece of vellum. Let me finish this one first, and let me see if I have a piece of vellum, and we can give it a try. Something like a transparent, like a thing, like a vellum will do. Let's do this. Do you know they really have a bird nest? Is like this. Oh, let's do. Dun, 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 dun. And then, where is my glue? I think I'm probably going to, hey, look, that's cute, right? They really have a nest like this. Oh, I like to, you know what? If I come up with some awesome idea, I like to share with you guys, and I hope you guys can give a try too, because this is really fun to create. I have some nice glue, something very sticky glue. Glue. I need a super tacky glue. You know, I think we all have enough junk, and then when you need it, you cannot. See, holding. Oh, let me see if I have some pop. Psst, huh? What? You can have a like this, like a very small one. So great for you. Happy anniversary. You can have a, see, that looks very nice. There you go. And then remember, if you want your car flat, I think I like that idea. You can, or you can use the alcohol marker. Let me see if I can write it down something. You can write. the fine. If you have a sound like a fine Sharpie, hey, see, you can write a message here. If you made a boo-boo, just clean with sanitize. Ooh. Just use the sanitize. Sanitizer can clean your hand and also can clean the alcohol markers. So you can do the tag, or you can use permanent markers. Oh, but I think if you use a permanent marker, write a message, probably a little bit ugly, right? So you can write a message here, but if you find out inside here is too empty, I think you can stamping like one more in the corner, or like a this corner if you find out here is too empty. Or if you don't like your card, it's like a you want some place to write down your message, what you can do is you can have a piece card start and then have a like a frame, and then just mount this one to give them frame, so that way you can write the message too. So but my idea was I was thinking to have a tag. I was thinking you can have a, let me go dig in my garbage can. Haha. Yeah, be creative. You guys can do whatever you like. So I can just have a one tag hanging here, right? Or in the middle, but the purpose was to holding that one. Okay, so where? Oh, I'm looking for vellum. Vellum. I'm still here. I'm looking for vellum. I'm still here. I'm looking for vellum. I'm sure I have some vellum. I can't find the vellum. So if you want to do the hummingbird, you can put a piece of vellum. I think that will do too. But this card is all about the seeing through, right? So this one you can definitely write something in the back. I think it's really pretty. And then if you cut here, you can definitely folding, have no problem. Yeah, well, be creative, do anything you like. I think that's a gold. That's a silver. I think they all have their personality. And let me find it. Or you can create some kind of belt, or use like a different image. I think this gold color is beautiful too. And then you can punch. Oop. You could write a sentiment on the separate paper inside, but not attach. Yeah, I think it was. I was looking for a piece of vellum, and then you can just write down on the vellum, right? Because it's still kind of seeing through. Wow, I'm sure you guys have a lot of great ideas. Hey, I think that looks nice. So the point of this one is holding. Zoom class. I'm too lazy. Class. Sure. Yeah, I think the class will be good, right? But there are a lot of preparation. Please. Now this is I was complaining this acetate is too thick, but once when you put this one, I think that's pretty. You can have a small message here. Oh, I mean, I think Susie, you probably mean like the challenge. Yeah, we should choose a set and then do the challenge again, right? Challenge was good. So that way we can see everybody create some card. Have you guys tried the digital die cut image yet? I like to see how you guys doing with the digital die cut. And there is some free images ready for you guys to download it. So card challenge. Yeah, kind of missing to see the people. You guys artwork. Yeah, okay. When it is made by Marina, maybe you can come and join me making a local king card. Sure. Challenging. I think challenging is good, right? We should find the one set. Yeah, King, I'm waiting for you. Did you get fired? I was going to do the live video at 3 o'clock, but I think 3 o'clock King is not home yet. can you do it on Instagram? I don't really watch TV. I you know what? I'm semi-retired. Instagram, I'm not really in. What's the difference between Instagram and the Facebook? Does Instagram have it's like a YouTube? I'm not on the Instagram. I have a few, like I post a few pictures on the Instagram, but I'm not really spend a lot of time to like do this kind of promotion or commercial. I'm just once a while, just like to share some project with you guys and chatting with you guys a little bit. Making a card challenge with the same stamp that has HVG. Well, but not everybody have a digital die cut machine. Has anybody tried the SVG file? How do you guys thinking about the Local King's SVG file? I need some strong glue. Hey, can this paint writing on the acetate? Oh, hey, see? You can use this kind of paint. Let me see. So, this is what I do when I create this project, right? I often last drama on the Instagram. A lot of a drama on the Facebook. Okay, so when I create a project, I often challenging a lot of, I often find some issue. So what I do is I always have some kind of prototype, like this one you guys can see. I try different kind of stamping. Like when I try to do the embossing, I can't get like a perfect, I can't get like a perfect embossing image. So I keep trying and trying until I get what I want. I like it. So I like to solve the problem, except the accounting. My accountant actually fired me. This is something, it's very sad. My accountant, before life was so busy, we have almost like 1 year we did like 38 shows a year. So basically I'm not home all the time and I'm not good with number. So I usually just give everything to my accountant. I never ask a question. And then since this COVID hit, right, and I am home and I have a time, so I was thinking about, okay, I'm going to do the bookkeeping myself to save some money and pay for Boo Boo's insurance, because Boo Boo costs like $85 a month. So I was thinking if I can save my bookkeeping money, and then so that will pay Boo Boo's insurance, that will good. So I started to learn how to do the bookkeeping, and then I started to learn how to file the personal income. And then when I started to ask my accountant, say, hey, I'm going to do the bookkeeping myself, and then I'm going to file my personal income, because of my personal income, everything's on the company, so it wasn't very complicated. And then one day, he just sent me a message, say, one email say, I found out you are not easy to work with this. So he terminated the service. So I end up having no accountant. My accountant actually fired me because I asked too many questions. That's the second accountant fired me when I asked a question. So I'm horrible with the numbers. But when I have some kind of crafting question, I always try to find the result, like how figure out. Like this project, my challenge was how to get a clear sheet when you use Laminator. And then I have a challenge in that how to get a perfect embossing image. And then my challenge was how can I make a flat card. So too many challenges, and I found the answer for all of them. That's what I like. So I like a challenge for the card making. And then I always share my trouble when I create a card. I think you guys probably like to know too. Yeah, so I have a, yeah, Rick, I know you have the card you sent to me is beautiful. And then, oh, did I share? It's still on my table because I'm working. Oh, this is something I want to share with you guys. I hope you guys didn't see his address. It's a Rick from Florida. Look at this. This is the digital file he create. It's a late birthday card, but look at this. Kim, you should help me, teach me how to do the bookkeeping. Oh, but I actually signed out the QuickBook, and I actually key in and import everything now. So, and I found a new accountant. I am horrible with the number. Hey, how do you guys think this one? This is, I can't believe you did this, Rick. So, it's a local case digital file. And then, look at this. Is that amazing? I know, I can't believe it. And then I call him. He doesn't even have a guts to answer my phone. At least, you know, say I'm sorry. You know, I think they are too busy. And then, well, he fired me instead of I fire him. Yeah, isn't that nice? So this is a digital file. And then this is bamboo. Oh my god, this is so detailed. Yeah. I think it's really pretty. There you go. I was working on the returning. I know I received some of the cards. I don't know what I was doing, but not really producive. Like I didn't really produce a lot of video once a while. But once when I create a video, I hope you like it, today's project. Oh, I was going to glue. Oh, and then I was talking about this. So you always kind of like a testing, right? And then this one, I think you can write the, oops, I didn't close the lid and it was dry. Let me find the piece of paper. Show the back. It can also cute in the way one cute. The back of the car. Oh, sorry. Hope you guys didn't see the back. The back is happy birthday. The back of a Rick car or the back of my car? I have a friend who does tax for a living. He was trying to design if you want to retire. No, this guy, my accountant, he is a big company. So I never talk to him. Every time I have to talk to his assistant. But I found a new lady. She's very nice. Actually, the first few times when I call her, she actually spent like 1 hour to explain to me. Oh, I don't know how come I accidentally found this one. Look, this is the, oh, which one did this call? Is also on the acetate. See how detailed it is. The most important part, oh, you are awesome, right? So the most important part is to get the flat, clear, heat resist acetate. And then I'm working on that video, so it should be, I have to add a little bit, and then I will post online. See, this is a, what's the name of this background? Have a memory loss problem. So I hope you guys after today's video, you know, see this is the same idea. Just something complete. I don't know how come this one is just pop out right in front of me. Too few 100. Is it really your birthday tomorrow? If that's true, send me an email with your shipping address. I send one of card to you. Happy birthday, feather. Yeah, is a feather what? Just a feather? The name of this background is just a feather. Oh, I was talking about writing the message, right? So that's it. Is this a pen? Can we write a message? Let's see. I don't know. Is it going to stay? This is a gel pen? Maybe. You can write, but I don't know is it going to stay or not. Red Crafts has a channel, or does Lisa want to have you on as a quest? Hey, yeah, maybe I should invite you. Oh, I think you can. I think Rick doesn't have a craft channel, but he make awesome car all the time. He is a very talented guy. Hello, Rick. Okay, I'm going to feel. Oh, Ticos. Thank you, Sandy. He's called Ticos. See, I don't know. I think you can use this gel pen to write the message. You know, I think the white one doesn't really work well because you cannot really see. But I think they have a gold color in the silver color. Or some kind of permanent markers. That will do. Okay, 6:30. Hey guys, thank you. So to feel 100 is really your birthday tomorrow. Okay, so send me an email with your shipping address. Happy birthday. I am going to send one of the card to you. Yeah. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for watching. And oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys. You can use the alcohol marker to color these, right? So that's just if you wanted some kind of fast result. I think it's kind of pretty unique too. And let's find the one. So you can color with alcohol marker, but most important things is you got to get like a good embossing first. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like any sickness or uncomfortable. I think I'm allergic to the nuts. I should stop to eating the nuts. Yeah. Okay, that's everything for today. And I'm going to thinking about the challenging part, and going to, if you guys have any idea which stem set we should use for the challenge, and I will have the information post online. And I think this one we can just hey, look how pretty it is. And I'm supposed to working on some kind of digital art for the sentiment, something like a vertical. I don't know what I was doing, and it is almost the middle of the April already. So I'm going to thinking about the challenge, and then I'm going to working on that video. I promise to share with you guys step by step how to get like a perfect embossing and perfect clear acetate. And don't forget, if you want to be able to folding it, you can cut the middle part. And the Happy Easter promotion is going to be end this Sunday, so it's 20% off everything. And for my YouTube viewers, don't forget to use the Happy Easter 5 coupon code, so you will get a 5% discount. And I was working on the idea for the challenge project. Okay, Thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I'm going to see you next time. This is Lisa from Low Cooking Rubber Stand. Thank you, guys. See you next time. Bye. Bye, Wendy. Watch the replay. Thank you so much. You're looking very chubby. Have a good... Oh, yeah, I received your Susie. Your order, Susie. I'm going to ship it. And I'm going to see you guys next time. Okay, have a good evening. Bye, guys. Bye. Good night. Bye.